Hi, AT from CNC at Home. My daughter and I just got back in from outside where it's kind of hot and humid today, or this evening, and we were kicking the soccer ball around because that's what she wanted to do. Apparently in the mail I'd gotten a package. I bet I know what's in here. This is a power strip that's not really remarkable other than it has 3 outlets for standard AC power here in the US, and it has 3 USB ports as well for power. It has 2 USB-A's, the bigger one, and then 1 USB-C. And I want to use this with my Atomstack P-7 portable laser. When I use the laser, I need a couple outlets, one for the computer and one for the laser itself. And if I'm videotaping, I need my lighting, and the lighting that I have is powered by USB. This will be great for that. I'll be able to plug those into the USB ports, and I'll be able to plug my computer and the router into, or not the router, the laser into the other. Let's quick open this up and see what it looks like. Okay, the brand on this is Leadchuang. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not. We'll use the Buck Frenzy knife to open this package. And there it is. Yeah, so, yeah, Leadchuang? Is that how you pronounce that? Multifunction power socket. So as you can see, there's 3 standard 120 volt outlets, the 2 USB-A's and a USB-C. The USB ports have a total of 3.4 amps available. So that'll be kind of cool. Let's see, some paperwork. There's also this little thing that sticks out the side, and that's a multifunction. One is it can be used to mount this on a wall, so you can just run a couple screws through there, mount this on the wall. What it also allows you to do is if you have this sitting down on your table, you can prop your phone up in that, or a tablet, and have it plugged in and recharging. So that's kind of cool. Let's open this up and see what it looks like. Shouldn't be a whole lot to this. There it is. Empty box. So here's our 3 USB ports, our 3 outlets, on-off switch, and we got this little funky thing here that we can open up, and that should allow us to put a phone in there. Let me grab my phone. Yeah, so that lets me put my phone there, and I can just plug a charger or cable in and pop it right in there. I'll have to give that a try and see how that works. Another feature of this power strip that may not seem like a big deal, but it certainly can be, is check out this plug. It's just, it's a standard plug. It's got, our hot, our neutral, and ground on it. Look how thin that is. That's pretty cool. I can plug that in, and it's going to be almost flush to the wall. Let's go over to a wall socket and see what that looks like. Alright, so I'll need to pull these little plastic protector thingy off, and then I can plug this right in, and look at that. Look how flush that is to the wall. So if there's something in front of this, a piece of furniture or something like that, this will be nice and protected out of the way. And then here we have got a blue light on here. I'm assuming that means it's got power and it's off. So let's plug some stuff in and see how it works. Now that I have everything plugged in, we can see how this is all set up. I have 2 of my lights plugged in here using the USB. I have my computer plugged in here. I have the laser plugged in here. And my camera, unfortunately, the plug on the camera is really wide. So if I plug that in, it covers up one of the other outlets. So I just put a little adapter on there so I could get all 3 things plugged in there. Everything's working great. My lights are on, so I can see what's going on here. And we have full control over the computer. So I can get that homed, and then we'd be ready to do some burning. For doing my laser in a portable mode, I think that this Leadchuang multifunction power socket is a success. I like it. It'll work well for what I need. It's small, it's got USB power, it's got regular wall power at 120 volts. Should work pretty well. Just for full disclosure, this product was given to me by Leadchuang to review, and I only did this because I thought I could actually use this for CNC at home. And in fact I can. Using it with the portable laser in a portable mode gives me what I need. 3 outlets and 2 USB ports. And if I had a cable that would do USB-C to USB-C, I could charge my phone. And potentially even charge my laptop. It'll charge through the USB-C port. Anyway, I like this. Hopefully, if this is something that you could use, you would think about using Leadchuang in your purchasing habits. Seems like a nice little unit. Enjoy doing your CNC at home projects.
Oops.